And we're back. It's been a little bit for me, probably a little longer for you guys. But yeah, if everything goes to plan, the last couple videos you guys have seen will have been a countdown to the reveal, which is in it's in 3 days for me, I think. Jeez, there we go. Yeah, I'm getting excited because I really think my legs came up in the last year with the amount of separation that I'm getting. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised with the way that legs are looking uh, nowadays for what day we are of the cut. They still got a ways to go for sure. I will say that. There we go. I don't know why that was zoomed in, but yeah, abs are finally starting to come back. Uh, a little bit more defined than they were before. They, yeah, things are getting interesting. I'd say I do predict that the next few pounds are going to be hard. Crossing over, getting past 160 and getting into the high 150s is going to be a little bit of a challenge. But I think once I get past that, it's going to be smooth sailing, steady progress for a while. I will probably have to lower my calories again before I hit my goal weight, but that's fine. Everything will work out just fine. I'm not planning on doing another 70 days if I can get away with it. If I can get away with just doing another month and a half, which would be what? Uh, that's 110, 100, yeah. So like about 120 ish, 130 days. Uh, that'll be more than enough, I think. Especially if I get back into regular cardio. It's been a little bit all over the place lately, especially with me being sick. I've been uh, having a little bit more trouble with it. I'm finally feeling better. Yet Saturday into Sunday, I was feeling a lot better, and then today I felt pretty normal. Uh, the last 2 3 nights, I haven't had any problems with sleeping or those night sweats and everything, or cold sweats. So I think that I've got over whatever the fuck I had. I don't remember if I told you guys I was sick before in a previous video. I think I did. I think that last chest day I did. But anyway. So we got 3 days left until the reveal, which will be a push day. I'm getting excited, like I said. Today, though, however, we have a pool day, back and buys day. So I continue to forget to throw those fucking straps in the back of the car. I could have sworn I brought them in for like a day, and then I put them back in the camera bag, and then I fucking put them back in the fucking uh, what's it called, the nightstand. I keep forgetting to grab them, but that's fine. I think I've also made a lot of progress with the forearms too. They've been coming up here with the strapless work here. Uh, I think I've been weighing when I got real low. The lowest I got was 161 point something, but that's because of some water weight loss for being sick, drinking some extra water, sweating a little bit more, peeing a lot, eating a little bit less. So I've bounced back up to like the mid 162s right now, like 162 point between 162 point like 5 and 8 the last 2 days, 2 or 3 days. So I'm thinking I'll probably balance out around there. Maybe go back up to 163 at the highest, but definitely not go back to 164. So I think I'm probably going to be at 162 and a half ish by the time the reveal day comes in, which would put us at, let's see how many pounds down. Let me see here. That's 162.5. Let's just say that. Around 13 pounds down, roughly. So we're making progress. 13 pounds in how many weeks is 70 days? 10 weeks? So 13 pounds in 10 weeks. We're still ahead of schedule. I still think I'm going to go up in the next couple days, up in weight a little bit. So that might change back down to like 10 to 12. But either way, we'll be still either ahead of schedule or like right on schedule. So we're making good progress. All right, let's get in there. If you were curious, this is what the weight progression's been looking like. This is 3 months roughly, and then the last month has been looking like this. I don't know if you guys can read any of that. You can see where I started getting sick and I took a nosedive there. But yeah. Oh no, this point it was 163. Okay, I guess I was at 163. So it puts us at probably 12 pounds, right? Yeah, just under 13 pounds. Yeah. Anyway, let's go. All right. Yeah, I've been really in the last like week or so, especially when I was sick, I've been focusing more on doing more controlled reps. I mean, I know I should be doing that just period anyway, with good tempo and all that shit. I just know I don't usually do it all the time, but I've been emphasizing it a lot more, and that's why I'm doing the lighter weight right now. I think I'm gonna do two with the normal bar, and then I'll grab the mag grip with the neutral grip, and do two sets with that, and then move on to something else. I'm gonna do a little bit of these face pulls. I've shown you the way I've done these before, where I have the cable not all the way down or up. I have it like maybe waist height or like just below shoulder height, so I can get like an up and back instead of just purely like shoulder destroying like that. And you get a little bit more stability than when it's up here and trying to do it like that, because I feel like I'm tipping over like that when it's up there. So got like a moderate weight. I'm gonna go a little bit higher reps, and then you can just kind of go up and back. Back. Hardest part is just finding the grip that you want to use.
Yeah, 530, 540 is.
Alright, a couple more of those, and then probably stick to this pulley with these ropes and do some like hammer curls or something. Actually, over here. They'll be using cable stack for something else, but they're going to switch cable stacks, so it's a little bit different scenery. It's not the same spot for half the lift. Got camber bar out again. Gonna do some pullovers slash straight on downs, whatever you want to call them. Okay. Was it 14 or was it 15? 15. Catch my face, please. Going up in weight in each set here. just going to try to get the same number of reps in this one with whatever tempo it ends up being. Fuck. All right. One more biceps exercise, and I think we'll be good. Okay. 35 seems to be the number that I've been getting stuck with lately. No, that's just because I don't get any straps, and I'm getting progressively weaker. But that's okay. We're getting leaner, so that's all that matters. It's weird because 35 simultaneously feels like it's easy, like like it was, when I was a little bit more bulked up. But it also feels really heavy at the same time. It's a strange sensation right now. I'm gonna pump out these reps in this last set. I get extra blood flow into the arms. Okay. Focus on my face here. That's a little bit. There we go. Turn that down. I don't know why I had that way so up. Is that a little bit better? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, whatever. Sorry. So yeah, cardio's done. Uh, did 30 minutes today. I have been doing less as of lately, if I do it at all. But I'm trying to get back onto the regular swing of things, trying to build up my talents again after being sick. Yeah. So over the weekend, I went to the shooting range with my dad, and we rented out this went to this place where we could rent some different types of guns. We didn't get any rifles this time, but we were thinking the next time we go out, Yeah, I think we're going to a different place next time if we do. But next time we're going to try some rifles, and he's actually going to bring his guns that he says he has somewhere. Uh, Apparently, he has some um, in the house somewhere, but he's got to do some fucking maintenance on because they probably haven't been out of those cases since he moved like 8 years ago or however many years ago. um, so yeah, we went out, shot a couple pistols. We got like 4 boxes of ammo with I think I think each box had like 50 rounds in it or something. So 200 rounds, 100 rounds for each of us, roughly. We what we would do is we'd take the 2 pistols, we'd load each mag, and then uh, both shoot both pistols and then swap. And just kept going back and forth. I can't say that I'm anywhere close to a decent shot, but I don't shoot all that often, like hardly ever. I think the last time I shot was like a couple of years ago with my cousin when he was getting into getting his own personal firearm and getting like a carry license. I don't know how far he ever got with that. I don't even know if he still has the gun. If he does, he hasn't shot it in a while. Um, but actually, I'll have to ask him about that next time I see him if he still got that thing. But yeah, it was fun. I had a lot of fun. Um, the pistols that they were not sighted in whatsoever, despite my poor aim. They really weren't sighted in, according to my dad. So there's that. I think one of them, I think they were both SIGs, but I don't know the exact model. Um, one was a smaller one, one was a little bit bigger, but they were both 9 millimeters. So anyway, we went out shooting. Then we went around to a couple of different stores, walked around, looked at some stuff. We talked about possibly getting, at least I did, um, this summer or next year maybe, uh, getting a bunch of gear for fishing and getting like a year long license to go fishing, and then start doing that, um, in Jersey during the summer or something. And we could start doing that together or something. I think I just said something like 6 times in one sentence. That must have been annoying. I'm sorry. Uh, then we went to this really cool restaurant, but the shooting place was by the shore, so there was a marina front restaurant with like a deck, an outdoor deck, and it was really nice this weekend. Like really, it was like 65 degrees outside, so they had the doors open and everybody was out on the outside seating area. We were right next to the like the deck thing and had a nice view of the water and everything. It was cool. I should have just stuck with the crab cakes because the burger I got wasn't all that great. I mean, it was good, but like it definitely didn't hit the spot like I wanted it to. Um, it wasn't like my cheat meal that I wanted it to be, if that makes any sense. Why are you focusing on the background? Uh, yeah. So all that there is to do now is to wait for the reveal. That for me is in 2 days, or no, 3 days. For you, it'll just be the next video that comes out. Um, I still I still gotta edit. I think either tomorrow or on my rest day, I'm going to start editing these all together and get them all uploaded and scheduled to go up. On the days just excuse me, they're supposed to. Um, so this should be nice. By the time you guys are seeing this, it'll already have happened, obviously. Uh, so there you go. Uh, I went to cook some dinner tonight. I actually ate dinner before I went to the gym tonight, and I had some ground beef left in the fridge, and I accidentally grabbed the wrong beef. there was two different packages. One was mine. One was my mom and her boyfriend's. I ate like 12 ounces of beef that was completely not mine, and it was also higher calorie because it was 85-15 instead of the 90-20 that I had, or 90-10 that I had, which is unfortunate because I didn't realize that until after I had started cooking it already. Uh, Packages don't look the same at all, but somehow I managed to grab the wrong one because I thought that they had like messed with it and moved it to a different spot, so I just assumed that was it. A little goof. They just have the rest of whatever I had. I started taking apart, or I started doing like a oil pump replacement on one of the vans today. We dropped the oil pan. We took the radiator out, took the front grill off the radiator, the water pump, and then got the timing cover off, and got to the oil pump, got that out, got the cover back on, and the AC belt. The fucking AC belt is a stretch to fit belt, which I shit you not is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard of. But I guess when you think about it, there's no real way to put a belt on there and have it be tight unless you add a second tensioner somewhere, which I guess didn't make enough sense for them to do that. So I ended up spending a lot of time fucking around with it and fighting with it to try to get it on there. And then finally, somebody decided to give me a tip about how to fucking do it instead of just watching me struggle, like the guy that was sitting right next to me helping me through this. And yeah, I took a screwdriver, stuck it in the end of the belt, had it all set up, and then you crank, and then let the screwdriver hold the belt until it rolls around, 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 and then it just pops on there. Um, that looked stupid here. So you got your ratchet on the crank pulley uh, bolt. You're cranking the engine over as this thing goes over with the screwdriver holding the belt in place so that it kind of rolls it over onto it. But yeah, that was a pain in the ass. That was the last thing I ended up doing for the day. It took my whole day plus my lunch just to get all that apart, put it back on. We had to clean the all the different surfaces and shit, put new gaskets on and all that. But yeah, it's always fun to do something different than the bog standard usual. But man, can it be frustrating sometimes. But I'm learning, so that's always great. All right, let you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Later.